and comedian Tim Vine for you. It's Weekend at Christmas.
Merry Christmas, good morning and welcome to a special edition of Weekend. While you fill yourself with mince pies, let us fill your morning with fun, frivolity and festive cheer. Coming up today, national rock treasures Status Quo are here to talk about their new album, and they'll be performing Rockin all over the world. What a way to start your Christmas morning, can't wait for that. Plus, he's the king of the one-liner and a great reason for not going out this morning. Tim Vine will be joining me. And these days, it wouldn't be Christmas without a bit of Downton Abbey. The newest member of the Grantham family, Atticus Aldridge, that's actor Matt Barber, is also here. And I'm currently in the musical White Christmas in the West End, so the team have strong-armed me into performing the title song a little later. You have been warned. It's going to be a cracker of a show. Christmas cracker. Let's get going. Now, my first guests this morning are rock icons. Simple as that. After 50 years at the top of their game, they're still one of the most popular bands in the world. They've recorded 64 British hit singles, more than any other band. They've got worldwide record sales of 118 million. Just incredible. Please welcome Rick Parfitt and Francis Rossi, Status Quo! Come on in, guys.
There.
Nice to see you. How are you?
Hello there.
Really great to see you.
See you. Green tea.
Well, you know, whatever you want.
No, oh.
Oh, no, I didn't mean that.
Everybody else heard you say that.
I didn't mean that.
Shall we start again?
That was a cheap joke, wasn't it?
Very good.
Hey, listen, congratulations on the new album. It's number, what, 38 or something like that?
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was number
Higher in the
14.
chart,
Don't
we
tell
thought
me
it was
that.
14. You mean the albums we've made, don't
Yeah.
you? You asked us that before we came on. We don't know.
It's incredible. You've released so many. You've had more UK hits than any other British band apart from the Rolling Stones. Is that what keeps you motivated? You've got to beat them.
We haven't finished yet. We haven't finished yet. I would imagine there's at least another one or two albums in the pipeline, I would think.
We'll probably make it, yeah.
I love the idea of this one, though, because it's an acoustic version of, what, 24 of your greatest hits, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whose idea was it?
Certain album tracks, it's just various tracks from our career, as it were, yeah. Probably seemed like a funny idea. To me, I was kind of against it because it's another greatest hits package, but something very different has happened, and we're kind of really pleased with it, I think.
Well, we were talking about it one day. We were at rehearsals having a break, and we were just talking with our manager, and the sort of, well, what we're going to do next, you know, because we've done quite a lot. And what can we do next? Well, let's take our clothes off and make an album. What a great idea. OK, so that's what we did.
But you literally did just that. I'll just show this very quickly, because this will make a lot of people happy.
Oh,
check
God,
that out.
Enough to put you off your roast dinner, isn't
yeah,
it?
try eating your lunch now.
The photos were taken by Bryan Adams.
Yes, we went in initially with our Allens on. You know, we all wore Allens. Alan Wicker's
Right, okay.
underpants, and Brian wasn't having any of it.
Oh, really?
Get them off.
What does that tell us about him?
It's a bit tricky. Have you seen the size of the guitars?
There are quite a lot of shots that haven't been seen yet.
Oh, really?
Look out for that.
Exactly.
You've been together, as I said in the introduction, for nigh on 50 years. How would you describe this relationship?
Sometimes good, sometimes bad. If someone said to you straight, how are you getting on with a wife? You go, well, good, I think. And if they ask you 2 or 3 times a year, every year, for the last, you start thinking, well, maybe there is something wrong.
I think if we were sitting around idly, I don't think we'd last very long.
One of your first paid gigs was a working men's club in Dulwich, and I think they went round with a hat collecting money. What have been some of the performance highlights of the career since then? Live Aid's got to be one of them, hasn't it?
Oh, sure, yeah, but I mean, you know, on a lesser scale, I remember doing the gig in Cromer. There's something, Links Pavilion.
Pavilion, Cromer.
And I went home. We got home about 4 o'clock in the morning. This is about 1971, something like that. And I actually had 400 quid in my pocket, and we'd done a gig for an hour and 15 minutes, and I'd earned 400 quid. Marvellous. And I woke my parents up, and it was one of those where, look at this.
You threw the money up.
That was an amazing moment for me, which I should never forget. It didn't last long. Went out and bought a car.
Of course you did.
It was gone by that time tomorrow.
Yeah.
And also, interestingly, Christmas plays a big part in your musical history, because one of your early Christmas presents was a guitar, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the idea. When I first saw the Everly Brothers, I wanted to do that, and my brother agreed me at the time. I hope he's watching. And he changed his mind at the last moment, or the last couple of months, and got a train set. But I got my own back on him because I eventually sold the train set.
Did you?
Oh yeah, when he wasn't, I'm going to sell. I don't know why I sold his train set. I got my own back on him. However, my first lesson, I think, is interesting. I went to this guitar tutor, and he said, "You're holding the guitar wrong. You're holding the plectrum." And he said, "So what do you want to learn, foxtrots or waltzes?" And I said, "Everly Brothers." And at the time, he shut me straight down, so I never went back for a lesson. So I think when kids express an interest in music, we should find out what inspired them to say, "I want to do this," rather than teach them the standard formats that we have in music, you know.
And is it true that we've got you to thank for the jam? Didn't you lend an amp to Paul Weller and taught him his first chords?
Paul Weller's dad, Johnny, who was a lovely man, he was a very, very tough guy. I mean, he was a boxer. And my dad and him were great friends from the Woking Working Man's Club. And consequently, Paul was only a whippersnapper then, and he said to me one day, because we'd had a modicum of success by that time, and he said, "Can you come round and encourage the boy a little bit, you know, because I bought him a guitar, but he hasn't got an amplifier. Have you got an amp you could lend him?" I said, "Yeah, I've got an amp." So and it's been a running joke ever since. Where's my amplifier?
He still hasn't given it back.
I've never got it back. But actually, Johnny did ask me way back when, Paul's dad, would I manage the jam? And I said, "Well, no." I said, "You know, I don't do management. I didn't have a clue."
Don't do management.
But I didn't. I, you know, wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've known Paul since he was a kid. We're both Woking boys, you know, and we still love our Woking.
How do you spend Christmas?
With the kids.
Right.
To be honest.
Not together?
They're all well, us two together.
Yeah.
No.
I don't think so.
No, we'll get off the bus on the 20, whatever it is, then that's it, we stay home as soon as we can.
Well, we've been together for the last 6 weeks or so. So, I mean, you know, with the greatest respect. I mean, it's great to say, "Ta-da, see you next year," because the last thing I want to see when I get home is him and a guitar. I don't play when I get home. Especially over Christmas, I won't play.
What's the best Christmas present he's ever bought you, and vice versa?
Never done it.
Never done it.
I would not know what to buy him, and he, I'm sure, would not know what to buy me.
No. And perhaps I think if I bought him a Christmas present or he bought me, we'd look at each other. What's he
what are you doing?
Going up there? What's going on there?
Buy me a Christmas
Never
present.
done that. Or birthday presents, never done that.
Or cards, or anything like that.
Really?
No.
Well, listen, I've got you a little prezi because you've come in.
Nice.
So, yeah, I didn't realise you were so hard to buy for. I'm
Nobody
panicking
told
now.
us about this.
Right then, let me see. This is for you, and these
I want the big one.
well, actually, yeah, Rick, you've come out of it a little bit better. You've got two.
Oh.
There you go. They're
like the
yours.
look of
You can
that.
open them now, and
I know what
that's
that
yours.
is.
Merry Christmas, boys.
Thank you very much. Can we open them now?
Yeah, go on, go for it.
Sure, well, I've
There's
got
a
to
reason
pulled a
behind
few
the presents
crackers
as well,
open
which
this
will become
afternoon.
obvious.
I know what that. Oh.
Do you know what I suffer from these days?
Just open
I suffer from non-openitis.
Non-openitis, do you?
I can't get
Excellent.
anything open.
So,
Look at that.
Francis, you collect koi carp and you like puzzles,
lovely.
so
How
that's a
did you
koi
know?
carp
I've
puzzle.
got a puzzle at home waiting on the table in the conservatory.
Oh, have
I
you?
sit there, I do them for weeks on it. Oh, look, and a pen.
And a pen as well.
Four, no
and the
expense.
ginger biscuits, because
My
that's what you live on tour.
Well, a cup of tea is too wet and a biscuit is too dry, but together, beautiful.
Match made in heaven.
Show business.
There's a story
Well,
behind
there's
this
no
present as
business
well.
like,
Show business. Thank you very much.
love it.
How do they know this stuff?
After the gig, it used to be a bottle of whiskey, now it's a cup of soup. It's one of the times there.
Literally, that's what you love, isn't it?
Yeah, he loves
Tomato
it.
cup of soup.
This is fantastic. Thank you.
Well, listen, I'm so thrilled that you're here with me. We've been trying to get you on for ages, and you're here. It's brilliant. And you're going to perform for us as well.
Just going to...
Come on, let's go to it.
the sound.
Do you want to go and get yourself ready?
Yes,
Go on.
we're about to
You can
get
leave
ready.
your presents there. I
No,
won't nick them.
I trust you. I'm taking it with me. Thanks very
Oh,
much.
he's taking them with him. Right, there you go.
Biscuits in.
And he's taking this cup of soup. Oh, it's brilliant, isn't it? Here we go. This is a real Christmas gift. Performing their classic hit, Rockin' all over the world. It's Status Quo.
Here we are, and here we go. All aboard, and we're heading
dancing. We'll have more music from the boys a little later on. And after the break, I'll be music, this time singing their first ever single, Pictures of Matchstick Men. It's the legendary Status Quo.
Up to the sky, I see your eyes, a funny kind of yellow. I rush home to bed, I soak my head, I see your face underneath my pillow. Oh, I wake next morning, time still yawning, see your face come peeking through my window. Of matchstick men and you, mirages of matchstick men and you. All I ever see is them and you. Windows echo your reflection when I look in their direction gone. Well, this haunting stop your face, it just won't leave me alone. Pictures of matchstick men and you, mirages of matchstick men and you. All I ever see is them and you. You in the sky, you in the sky, you make men cry alive. You in the sky, you in the sky, you make men cry alive. Pictures of matchstick men, pictures of matchstick men and you. Pictures of matchstick men, oh pictures of matchstick men and you.
Absolutely brilliant. Thanks for being with us. Happy Christmas, guys.
Thank
Thank
you. Merry
you.
Christmas
Thank
to you.
you.
After the break, Downton's newest cast member, Matt Barber, will be here, and I'll be performing the classic song White Christmas. See you in a few